Today on our Consumer Tech, we are looking at social media for good. And I've been joined by none other than Nase Bwedi. Hi, Nase.
Hi, Frema.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Great,
Very
great.
good.
So we're looking at social media for good.
Yes.
Now, social media is beginning to scare us, with all the things that are going on and everything that we can do. And so it's very warming that we can look at the good side of social media,
Yes.
just so those who are using it the wrong way can, get a bit of education as to how you can use social media for good. So let's get on with it.
Excellent. So like you said, social media is often bashed for all the bad,
Yeah.
things that we see. But this week, for example, let's start from there.
Okay.
We've heard of Cookathon by Hilda Bassi.
Charlie.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was asking myself, about this, why can't you do it, But you realize that after you cook for like an hour, you are so tired, you
I
just want to
know.
stop something. And it's not going to be easy for you to cook for such long hours.
Let me give you an idea.
Yes.
Since I know you like traveling and stuff.
Yes.
How about you jump on a motorbike or even a car, traveling across the country, everywhere you get to have a bit of interview there, and encourage your followers to donate to some cause in the village, whether it's like roofing a school or doing whatever. That's social media for good.
Oh, yes. I've not thought about that.
It's as simple as that.
And we just finished Heritage Caravan. We could have
Exactly.
easily done that,
Yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
you
Yeah,
do that. I mean, I'm
yeah.
sure Heritage Caravan, while you were traveling, you saw places that you could probably
a lot of
go
places,
to help.
yes.
So that's it. She's cooked for 100 hours.
Charlie.
It's about the Guinness Book of Records. That's
Yes,
fine.
yes.
But I'm sure there are a lot of people she's inspired through what she's done to also cook, to feed people and all sorts. Now she has over 1 million people on her
Yes.
Instagram alone.
Yes. Yes.
The Cookathon account has over 255,000. It's a global phenomenon now.
Yes, it is.
Let's face it, she had some PR people behind her.
Okay.
So this was driven, and we'll talk about some of the things you need to do to be able to get it. So,
Okay.
yeah, we're not undermining what she's achieved, but it was about understanding the power of social media,
Yeah.
using it effectively. So that's one thing.
Of course, and to get people,
To all be-
support you.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is somebody cooking in Nigeria, and the whole of Ghana was up.
The whole world.
Exactly.
It's all over
Everybody.
TV.
And at a point, remember at a point where Ghana was trying to own Hilda and say she's Ghanaian. In fact, I even saw a post on social media that said that she comes from Mamponteng and her parents are called Mr. and Mrs. Cranting and all that. So
No,
I
let's
think
not
that,
do
that
that.
was a
Yeah.
fantastic one from social media. Yes.
Excellent. One popular one that a lot of people remember is what we call the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Oh, yes.
All right, okay.
Yes.
If we watch this video, we'll show you how even some big, tech people were brought into big billionaires to donate to it for this cause. Let's watch this video.
Right.
People to challenge. So I'm going to challenge Bill Gates, my partner at Facebook, Sheryl Sandberg, and Netflix's founder and CEO, Reed Hastings.
I'm glad to give to ALS. It's a great cause, but I want to accept this challenge. I want to do it better than it's been done. Been working on this, got this design. There we go. Yeah. It's going to be great. I'm here to join the people bringing attention to Lou Gehrig's disease by taking the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I'm going to challenge 3 more people: Elon Musk, Ryan Seacrest, and Chris Anderson of TED. Consider yourself challenged. You have 24 hours. Good luck.
What's his name? Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
I mean, these are billionaires challenging each
Yes,
other.
yeah.
Fun. And we saw everybody around the world was doing it.
And now we are doing the bottle flip.
Yes, exactly. But the key thing is to use it to
For good
influence a
stuff.
social
Yeah,
cause. So they
yeah.
use it to create awareness about a cirrhosis disease, which was not being talked about a lot, ALS.
Yeah.
They used it to create conversation around it and also raise money to support that. Let's come home. Citi, we've done Stop Galamsey.
Yes, 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 we have. We have.
And
The
all of
hashtag.
Yeah, hashtag.
Stop
I mean,
Galamsey
all
now.
the pictures you created were all using as a
Yes.
DP and things like that, just to create conversation.
Yeah.
Let's face it. Until Citi jumped on Stop Galamsey, the government wasn't really talking a lot about Stop Galamsey. I mean, we can't run away from that. So that's for a good cause, using social media for a good cause, where you bring in all the people.
And even the Ghana Rice campaign.
Exactly. I mean, it's local rice.
It's
We
local
know, I mean,
rice.
our own boss, I mean,
Exactly.
jumped on it
Yeah.
and it was driving
It was
it.
gone. Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's the power of social media. We'll talk about some of the tricks in the
Okay.
bit.
Let's do that.
But it can also go wrong. With these challenges, sometimes when you do them, everybody wants to jump on. Sometimes it can go wrong. One popular one is the Mo Crate challenge.
I don't even know who brought that thing, you know, and what,
Yeah.
because this was so dangerous.
Yes.
Why? Anyway, that
Well,
is
it
social
wasn't meant
media.
for that. It was like,
What was it meant for?
again, to raise funds, to do all sorts, create awareness. It was people attempting to climb on these
It was too
crates
frightening
in
and too
hills.
dangerous.
Yes.
You don't want to do something that at the end of the day, the negativity, you know, surpasses the good thing you want to do.
Exactly.
And then people condemn it. So can we just remind ourselves of the crate challenge? Do
Yeah,
we
so
have
it
that?
was, I mean, stack crates, like you can see on
Yeah.
the screen, stack crates like this and try to climb to the top
Yeah.
in heels. Okay, the challenge is that even if you go back to, let's go back to Hilda Bassi,
Yeah.
cooking for 100 hours, it had to be planned. She went through all the processes. Even if she
Yeah.
had to get like an hour's sleep in between some of them,
Okay.
this and that. So it's planned. You have a lot of people around you. You don't just get up one morning and say, me, I want to try this challenge. And it goes bad.
Look at that.
I mean, it's
It's so dangerous,
Yeah.
so dangerous. Yeah.
so we have to watch it if we want to jump on some of these. Yeah, that's that part.
Yeah.
Now let's come home and talk about some of them that have been done, and it's not that big. If you go to Kenya, for example, there's
Okay.
something called Kilimani Moms. It's a group of moms
Okay.
on WhatsApp and Facebook. I mean, groups, and it's to encourage moms to go for their immunization,
Okay.
go for all their I mean,
Yeah.
antenatal and postnatal, all those things. So it's groups that inspire each other to do
Okay.
great things.
Yeah.
In the same way, in Ghana, you may have your own WhatsApp group with you and your friends,
Yeah.
just teaching
Yeah.
people how to cook various recipes so they can save food. It's for a good cause, so we can
Yeah.
say eat local,
Yes.
things like that. So it's not that difficult. Leverage the tools that are available for some of these things. I mean, I'll plug myself, for example.
Sure.
When I was at PZ, Cousins Baby, we created what we call the Cousins Baby Mama's Nest.
Okay.
Where we're even using Facebook for online consulting rooms. I had midwives and the rest. So every Friday, for example, they will come online, we'll be giving consultancy service. It was great. We won awards for it and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's from doing simple things to the key is to identify a social impact cause.
But for people who are busy, look, I have a very busy schedule.
Yes.
Okay. In as much as I would love to use my social media to do stuff like that. Now, you mentioned earlier with Hilda Bassi,
Yeah.
you know, that she had people
Yeah.
like that. How do people like me with very, very busy schedules, you know, embark on projects like these?
I think you need to plan it. Get
Okay.
people around you, book a time. So let's say on your holiday.
Now, say, I've known you for God knows how long. How come you've not raised something like this?
We
Yeah.
can talk about it. Sorry, I
Yeah,
have to
so-
talk
so-
about but
so let's talk about
so
the
get
planning
people
bit.
around you. I mean, you've got, you know, some cameramen, you know
Yes.
some people. Okay, so plan, book a week, get some sponsorship. And I mean, it's a good cause you want to really jump on. Just gamble. You might even get one of these companies, whether it's Nissan or whoever, give you a pickup
Okay.
to travel in. That would be their contribution. Whereas it's also a lot of exposure for their car.
Sure.
So it's not just giving you a car free
Yeah.
and travel across the country
Yeah.
doing various things. I remember our own friend Jessica, when she
Yes.
started biking, she and I
Yes,
talked about
yeah.
riding on a bike from here to Cape Coast. And I think
Yeah.
they did something and they
Yeah.
raised a lot of awareness and funds for, I mean, girls and things like that. So these are all there to be done. Let's just jump into some of the things you need to do to make it work.
Right.
Okay, because of time.
Yes.
The first thing is that you need to find a social cause.
Okay.
Something that people can jump on. So, for example, if you, like we said, you travel across the country, we know that so many villages where people don't, the schools, the kids learn under trees.
We don't even need to go far.
You don't know.
You know, even here in Greater Accra, there are a lot of
Yeah.
these schools and a lot of places like that that really
So we're
need
tapping into your
attention.
social media and also
Yeah.
the power of storytelling, which you do great. Okay, so that's it. It's a social because everybody will rally around it.
Yeah.
And for all you know, as you put it out there, you may find some rich people who are close to the community and say, well, I'll adopt this school, I'll do this, I'll do that. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one you need to do is you need to leverage the power of digital. So there's something called SEO, for example, search engine optimization. As soon as Hilda started this, anybody that Googled her, you could find all sorts of things on there. So she had a team, a whole agency working behind, creating and pushing all that content. Okay, you also tap into the power of reach, for example. That means leverage your influencer friends, people like that. So as the more we share it, the more people that jump on to it, and the more reach you get, engagement, even the power of influencers and things like that. Let's leverage all of these. The other thing also is to make it easy for everyone to jump on. Okay. So for example, it's about if you want to raise funds, for example, say share this picture, and then my sponsors will donate, let's say $1 per each reach. So per every 1,000 reach, 10 CDs per whatever. So it's easy for people to jump on. Well, with this topic that I'm saying was as simple as just use that logo as your DP.
Yes.
And before we knew it, overnight, we are taking over Facebook.
Yeah.
Same thing. Eat local rice. Do things like that. Simple things like that. Okay. And be engaging. Okay. So you yourself, while Hilda was cooking, there were people on her social media engaging people. People are asking questions. They are doing all sorts. So it's all going on. Because while she's cooking, people even be asking about the recipes and things like that. And people online. And the more you engage with people, the more they feel they are a part of the story. They want to participate in it. If you want them to donate or whatever, they can do that. These are all tips you can do. You can use to make it successful.
And talking about it, they don't really sound too complicated.
No, it's planning.
Yes.
As simple as the
so
tools
like
are
how many people would you need in your team to be able to do this?
Let's use your case, one for yesterday. So you need maybe 2 cameramen. So they can take the pictures. You need, let's say, a photographer. Maybe the photographer can double up as a social media person. They can do it. So they will manage the thing on the phone, isn't that? And maybe also get an assistant who will help to send the letters around to raise the funds, this and that. So a team of about 5-6 people and a driver. And voila.
That's business.
And there's so many. There's so many celebrities who only go around to go and ask, give me money for this cause. Do something that will come on rally around. Don't just go and ask corporate to give you money. Well, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is coming in October. Let's plan from now. Let's do something like that, for example.
So let's do it.
In October. Let's do it. We're on.
Let's do it. Yeah. So this is also our challenge. Let's do this, Nancy. Of course, so we will do it.
We'll do it. We'll discuss it backstage.
Yes, we will. But for those who might also want to contact you, for ideas and stuff like that, how do they find you?
At Nasei on Twitter, NAASEI. That's me.
Oh, right. Thank you very much, Nasei.
Thank you very much.
We have work to do.
We have work to do.
All right. So now you know how to use social media for good, to impact society positively.